Hi there, I'm Clément Horblot. When I started learning about embedded software and how to actually code in C, the while loop was the main event in your program. That's the one that is englobing your entire application inside of your main function. I've always been taught about doing it as a while true or while one for an infinite loop, but in the past few years, many years actually, I've seen more and more it being written as a for semicolon semicolon. And I was told that it was supposed to be better, but I have no idea in what way. So that's the idea for today. Let's try it out and see if it makes any difference and why you would want to use that one instead of the other one. Let's see that. So here I am in Sublime Text. I got a very basic project. We're going to try to develop that with GCC, ARM GCC for the nRF52 platform in that case. That should work with any platform, and I suppose that the results that we're going to get here are going to be similar with other compilers, but you're never really sure about that. So let's see that. For here, I got a main function that is, well, just incrementing a variable forever. And here we have it with a for semicolon semicolon. So let's build that there, and we can then open the result. It is going to be here. So that's the assembly code of what we just wrote. And from what we can see, we got our main function here, and we got what seems to be like our loop around here. We don't really necessarily understand everything that's happening here, but we'll see first of all if there is any difference and what are the difference with the while one. So I'm going to save that one with a specific name so that we can get back to it. So that's the for loop, this one. There. Now we're going to rewrite that one with the while one. There, we save, we make clean to remove everything, we make again. It's not finishing to compile, but actually, at least in our case, it is building the assembly code, which is what we really want. And so this one looks fairly similar. We're going to save it now so that we don't get confused. That's the while version. And if we switch between the two files, we should see that they are absolutely exactly the same. So there you have it. The while one and the for semicolon semicolon seems to be doing exactly the same thing when once compiled. Now, why would you want to use one versus the other? From what I wrote is you got a variable, a constant actually, in your while one, whereas with a for semicolon semicolon, you don't have anything defined in it. So you got some variability that is not there, especially if you write it like a while true. The true can be redefined. But I suppose that if you start having a redefined version of the keyword true in your code, things are not going to go well for you anyway. And actually, I would want my code to explode in such a simple function and such a simple line like a while true that doesn't do what I want to do. That's going to be easier to debug than something more complex. So actually, I would tend to keep on using while true as an infinite loop. Another point is that, well, it seems a lot easier to understand while true instead of for semicolon semicolon. That doesn't seem to be very logical and intuitive in any way. So all in all, I think I would prefer using the while true, and once compiled, it would seem that it doesn't make any difference, at least on GCC ARM. That's it. I hope this helped you and actually saved you a little bit of time not trying that by yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Not a funny human. I do not do fun. We do serious. Not funny. I'm not a funny human. Do crab man, do crab man. Perfectly normal behavior.